Hello, hello. You join me just as I'm having a drink of water? Well done, you. You're here. Okay, welcome to Body Conditioning with me, Rob. Welcome to today's session. Shape your body for shapely legs, shapely arms. Great workout here. Okay, you need some light weights, you need some heavier weights for it, you'll need a mat, you need a bench for doing some dips as well. We're just going to do some toning exercises today. The great thing about this class, we're going to be looking at concentric, eccentric phase. Don't even know what that means. But when you're driving and working the force, that's your concentric. When it's the muscles lengthening back out, that's the eccentric. We're going to do a little bit of work on the eccentric. So as we push up and then we're lowering down, we're going to be lowering a little bit slower today. So that's how this works. Close the doors, grab some tunes on that you want to work with, grab your liquid. Cheers, let's work this out. Okay, find yourself your mat. Okay, feet under seat bones. We're going to roll forward and back on our toes. Bring our hands on our hips, shoulders back. So an all-round body workout this morning. Let's see what we can do. From here, we're going to raise our left knee up and then our right knee. We'll just see what happens in the balance. 4 more here. 3 more here. Last 2. 1 more. Looking good. Now, standing on the right leg. Flex the left knee up and see if you're going to hold it. Balance it. Pulse. 8, 7, 6. If you need to grab the wall, grab the wall. Grab a chair if you need to. 2, 1. Shake it out and roll your hips. Change back. Let's go. Up. Pulse. 8, 7. Pelvis forward. Chest up high. Shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Forward fold. Stand. Stretch. Butt kick. Heels coming all the way up to your bottom. Pelvis driven forward, chest up nice and high. 5 here. 4 here. 3 here. 2 here. 1 here. Knee flex, raise. Go. Way to go. Nice. So, hands together in the middle. Elbows pointing down. Challenge here for the thighs to get to the elbow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands to the hips. Raise the left knee up and pulse. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Foot off the floor each time. Change back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lateral leg kick. Left leg. Pulse it. Keep going. Drive. So each time that foot coming back to the other foot. Pelvis forward, shoulders back. Take it high and pulse at the top point. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Change leg. Let's go. Right leg out wide. Really good range. Nice. Hold the top point. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And drop. Circumvent the hips. Go around nice and wide. Circumvent the other way. Big rolls round. Really get as much movement into your pelvis and your spine as possible. Stick that bottom back. Flex it forward. Oh, range. Side flex, please. Reaching down to the side of the knees. Chest up, tummy up. Shoulders back and range. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Nice, easy squats. So air squats down. Stick your bottom back. Hinge from the hips. Drop down and through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Easy lunges. Do this off your mat if you're on a laminate floor. Left foot forward, just opening up the stride pattern here. Now, when you come back into standing, keep that fist gap apart between your feet as always. Keep that chest up nice and high, and get 5 toes facing forwards to that wall. Now, drop and stand. So you're going to go lunge, drop, push, stand. Go, left foot. Drop, push. All on the same leg. Keep it going. And again, left foot driven. Drop the back knee. Repeat. And again. Two more here. One more here. Shake it out. Change leg. And again, if you can't get down to that lunge straight away, just keep it easy on the lunge here to start with. So you're stepping forward, pushing back up. When you feel comfortable with it, drop, drive, press. Step, drop, push, drive back. Step, drop, push, drive back up. Good, good, good. Two more here. Last one here. Good work, nice. Standing up, coming over to the left side of your ring. Big step to the right. Drop your hands to the floor. Step back in again. Now, as you're stepping to the side, keep both feet facing forwards. Track this knee forwards towards the front foot. Down. Strong back up. Push. Drive back up again. Now, notice as well, as you're coming up from this, we drive forward on the pelvis. We bring our shoulders right back again. Drop, stand, press. Drop, stand, press. Two more here. Really good. Every time I want that chest up nice and high. It's lovely, Joe. Well done. Good, good. One more here. Drop, press. Shake it out. Step over to the right. Big step to the left. Let's go. Drop, press, push up. And again. And again, come on, drop into it. Both hands down to that foot. Keep the feet nice and parallel here. Stepping back in, drive the pelvis forward. Bring the shoulders back, chest up. Four more here. Three more here. Two more here. Last one here. Looking good, shake it out. Forward fold, stand, stretch. Good morning stretches all the way through. Looking good. Now don't worry if you can't touch your toes, guys. That is not what this routine is about. You can get to here and come back up and you'll still be shifting your pelvis forward and back, and that's key for me. So imagine you're shutting a car door and then you're pushing forward to block forward with your hips. Stretch. Good, good. Now, two more here and then we're going to bring the weights in. One more here. Perfect, okay. So grabbing yourself a fairly heavy weight. Okay, let's keep this in play. I'm going to bring our hands to the side of that weight. If you haven't got a single big weight, you've got two dumbbells, that's fine. Have dumbbell in each hand. Okay, so feet seat bones apart, pelvis driven forward. Flex from the hips. Take the weight down to the floor. And then straight overhead. Extend the arms, lengthen the arms. Bring it back again. Forward fold. And again, drive up and through. Arms back. Good. Flex. Push. Drive. And again, down, up, through. Keep it working. Down, up, stretch and push. Nice. Keep it controlled. Keep the movement nice and safe. Now, every time you've gone down for that hinge, I want you to stick that bottom back, then drive forward on the pelvis, and then bring it up and through. Now, we're going to start working what I was talking about earlier, about that eccentric phase. So we're going to lift strong. We're going to push the pelvis forward. We're going to lift overhead. We're going to then slowly control, bring the weight back down. Hinge, hinge. Strong from the pelvis, down. Let's go again. Up. Extension, push, drive. Slow tilt, push back from the hips. You can feel every part of the muscle fibers working hard through this. Drive, slowly lower, control. Push the hips back. Really good. Keep it slow and controlled all the way through. Hip sliding back. Slow lower. Keep that strength to stop the weight from lowering all the way down to the floor too quickly. Two more here to go. Come on, keep it slow and controlled. And invest in some decent weights as well. If you're getting into your training, you're doing a lot of this now, invest in some decent weights. Maybe some kettlebells, maybe some dumbbells. Get in contact if we can help you with that. And slowly pull back up. Okay, so from here, we're just going to take this weight into the right side. We're going to drop through into a side bend. A little bit of a teapot movement here. And I'm going to pull back up again. Now, slow drop to the side. And then strong to pull back up again. Slow lower, extension. Slow pull back up. And again. And again, slow lower. Really good. Nice. Change sides. Big, slow, controlled drop down to the side. Allow the pelvis to shunt out the way as well as you're doing this. Slow, controlled movement down to the side. Push the hip out the way. Pull back up into plank. Good. Now, in a minute, we're going to go back to the side. We're going to change the weight down slightly. Alternatively, if you're using a light weight at the moment, the weight that we're going to lift, the exercise is going to be a side raise, shoulder raise, okay? So we're going to do side drop, pull up, and then we're going to work through that range. So that's going to be the next exercise in a minute. Okay, so if you feel like you can lift this weight, and it's going to be safe, relevant, and effective for you, then that's great. If you can't, change the weight down, or if you're coming back from injury, have no weight at all. Okay, especially if it's rotated cuff. Good, let's swap it over. Okay, so do you feel like you need to change the weight? Change it if you need to. Grab a drink of water if you need to as well. Great way of developing our shapely arms, this one. So, side bend, slow control back up. Lateral raise up to the ear. Slowly control back down to the side. Side bend again. Now, if you're starting to feel a little bit of tension in the lower back as you're doing this, just make sure that your pelvis is square here and your shoulders are on top of that before you lift the side raise. What you might find is as you're doing this, you kind of come back through and then you've pushed your pelvis too far. Get it locked on top of your feet before you raise. Slow control back down again. Tell you what, the temperature has changed so much, isn't it? Give 3 degrees, 2 degrees outside. Morning frost. Get the pelvis square, then lift. One more here. Side bend. Slow control back up into standing. Lateral pull. Really good. Change arms, let's go for it. And again, assess, is the weight correct for you? Let's go for it. Drop side bend. Pull back up. Lateral raise up high. Control it. Drop. Press. Lateral raise up high. Drop again. Keep it strong. Pelvis square, shoulders back. Pelvis square, raise up. Slowly lower. Really feeling the shape of the shoulders. Giving these really shapely arms. This great exercise. Two more to work here, team. One more to work here. Really good. And rest. Okay, so both hands onto the side of the weight. If you feel them go heavier, go for it. We're going to drop down to the right side. And we're going to come up and then down to the left side. So we're working our glutes and our hip flexors nice and strong here. Every time we're going to drop down, we're going to come back up strong, bring our chest up nice and high. Every time we're going to feel that pelvis shunt back and then pelvis shunt forward. Strong movements all the way through. Five more here. Four more here. Three more here. Two more here. Last one. And rest that, shake out, roll the hips. Nice. Now, if you have two weights, the same, brilliant, bring them in. If you haven't, place one arm behind the back and you're working a single curl. If you've got two weights, you're going to work on either a double curl, so you're alternating here, or doubling arms up. Now, obviously, doubling your arms up, you're going to get twice the workout in a short space of time. Let's see what you got. Okay, so feet under seat bones, pelvis forward, bicep curls all the way through. Now, on the sides, I've got my thumbs facing forwards. At the top, I've got my knuckles towards the ceiling. So I'm rotating through. Arm extension, curl through. Slow drop. Nice, slow, controlled movements all the way through the body here. Now again, we're looking for that lift being strong, but that lower being controlled. And again, slow control up and through, but lower controlled. And again, up through to the shoulder, lower controlled. And again, up. Slow, controlled lower. And again, up 3. And again, control through to the shoulder. Slowly lower back down. And again, control through to the shoulder. Slowly lower back down again. Well done. Good. Now, as you're lowering, I really want you to feel it in the front of the arm, yeah? Strong through that bicep. Ah, this is a killer. This is horrible. The lower phase, you just got to keep it slow. All the way through. Slowly presenting the arms back down towards the ground. Really good. 2 more here. Come on, keep it slow. Oh, the burn in the bicep. 1 more here. Go, go, go. Up. Nice. And from here, we're going to take the weights up overhead. And we're going to drop the weights to the shoulder. Now, notice the elbows stay up high to the ceiling. We're going to press up high and slowly lower down. Now, I was going to get you to do tricep dips for this, but I want you to feel that the weights stay apart all the way through. Trying to keep the elbows in tight as you can, but that's obviously going to be determined by your flexibility of the tricep, but also the strength of your pelvis to push forward. And then thirdly, about the flexibility of the tricep itself. So as you're bringing the weights down behind you, try and keep the elbows in. The weight should be landing right on the top, gently on to the top of the humerus, or the head of the humerus at the top here. Sorry, clavicular area. Push drive. And notice how I'm trying to keep the weights now to the side of my ears, pushing up and through. 2 more here. Oh my goodness. Slow control. 1 more here. Push. Slow lower phase. And release. Drop it out. Good. Okay, definitely lighter weights for this next exercise. What you're going to do is take the weights up forward, up high, and then slowly lower down. Now, the first exercise you've just done of that, you are going to feel everything at the head of the bicep area probably as you bring up and through. So control, and then slow, eccentric drop. Now as you come through, let the weights come back behind you slightly and then turn again. So we're using the full range of that front raise. Now, bring the weights behind, tap, bring the weights in front, tap, raise up again. Slowly dropping again. Slow control. Really good. Now trust your weights. Now if you feel this is too light and too easy, change up the weight, yeah? Keep the strength in. If you feel like it's aggravating, take the weights out. Don't need to do it with weights. Enough of your body might be just strengthening and lengthening to get into that position there. 1 more here. Really nice, good. Okay, so from there, if you've got a platform for your heels, and that's great. If you can squat deep, then you don't need the platform. It's a bit of 2 to 3 timber, just to help me to get deeper into the squat. Now, we want a heavy weight. We're going to take this weight up to our chest. We're slowly going to drop down into our squat position here. Now, if you struggle with squats, okay, and you definitely can't flex beneath, I don't know, like knees at 90 degrees, grab a chair and sit into a chair, okay? Nothing wrong with it. I want you to give me your best, okay? So if you're finding squats difficult, sit into a chair. If you've got it, we're looking at toes in slightly, second toes parallel, flex and drop. Breathe out, push. And we're going to keep both phases of this slow. So we're going to drop slowly. Oh, burning the thighs. Love it. Really good. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Push back up. And again, slow drop down. Push back up. Drop again. And again, slowly down. Push back up. We're going to work 3 more here. Oh. Drive, come back up. Come on, 2 more to go. Come on, you're looking really good. Slow drop. Oh. And again. Press and release. Good stuff. Okay. Come to the front end of your mat. You're going to step back into a back lunge. Drop the knee down to the floor, and you're going to pulse this position here. So that's the target. Now, you might need to use the wall. You might need a chair beside you. You definitely don't need a weight at this point. Hard, deep squats that we've just done. We're going to now lengthen the stride. We're going to keep that fist gap between the feet as we stand. We're going to step back in plane, and we're going to drop. Now, I want you to take your knee as low to the floor as you can. If you need to grip onto a chair, whatever, that's cool, okay? And I want you to come to that point where you should be able to pulse and feel it nice and strong through the front of that thigh. You know, your pelvis forward and your shoulders back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out of it. Your thigh should have been screaming at you. Swap it over. Left foot's going to step back. Big stride. Back up, chest up. Pulse through here. Go as low as you can first. Remember, try and get as much depth and as range as you can. And try and get them both the same as well. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step out. Well trained today, really good stuff. Feet fist gap apart, forward fold, big stretch all the way through the back of your legs. Well trained today, really good stuff. Fold the arms, put the elbows down to the ground. Unfold again, slowly come back up. Pick up the left foot into a quadricep stretch. Keep a little gap between the knees, push forward on the pelvis, shoulders back. Hold the stretch here. Really great training, well done. Shake it out, swap it over. Again, use the wall if you need to. This isn't about balancing competition, but it is about trying to get the pelvis shifted forward into neutral spine. Bring the toes up high, bring the chest up. Really good. Now, tomorrow morning, I am back at 8 in the morning for our stretch and flow class, so come and join me for that. Shake it out, really good. From there, forward fold. Slow drive back up, stretch up, take the left hand in between the shoulder blades. Elbow up nice and high. Pelvis driven forward, shoulders back. Stretch and release and swap. Right hand comes in between the shoulder blades. Elbow back, big extension through the back of the tricep. Stretch and release. Forward fold again. Slowly back up. Take the left arm across the body, thumb up nice and high, extending out the arm as long as you can. And a big stretch through the back of the deltoid and opening up through into that little shoulder gird on the back in here. See what's happening there. Get that rhomboid to extend. Release, swap it over. And if you open your thumb up nice and high and web the fingers out, get a little bit of stretch out in the bicep for good measure. Well trained today, guys. That was awesome. Shake it out. Grab yourself a drink. Cheers. Well done. Back here tomorrow morning. Come and join me. Well done. Hashtag live, hashtag replay, please. Let me know how you got on with it. I'll see you next time for the next one. Have a great weekend.